Okay, I hope this works, and I hope everybody can see. This was what I was doing before I stopped doing the minis. I was doing the Vox Machina set, kind of see from Critical Role, and there's a whole bunch of them, but I will show you what I got done so far. I'm going to move this forward a bit if I don't want to. That's just a base. This is my favorite. So this, I've got cats. Okay. Let me move the light a bit too. That might be too shiny. Hey, Ellen, can you hear me? So this is from Critical Role, and I'm not doing this very well. This is Trinket, one of my favorite characters. He is clearly a bear in armor. And yeah, so I've got a little light here to just kind of help. But it's all reversed, so this is why I'm having a big issue with where to aim it. Yay, I'm glad you can hear me. Okay, so I need to do this. There we go. A little bit. Maybe up higher so it does a little. Oh, keep doing that. There, maybe. A little bit more. Anyway, so that's the bear. I love the bear. He's my favorite bear. We love Trinket. And this is what I use. So these were candy containers that really fit Trinket really well. They're not great for most of them because it's a bit big. But the next one I did was, so I used Chessex dice holders as well. I'm trying to open this without too much issue. I should have opened them. There we go. And this is the other one of my favorite characters. I'll try to hold him in the light. It's Grog. He's got his little skull shoulder plate. I don't know whether you can see it very well. Let me see what I can do here. Get it to autofocus. It's not really focusing very well, is it? You can't really see, but that is a skull. Yeah, and you make use of because really, you've got to take the dice out and use them. And I love his axe. I got a little blood on the axe. There, it's a little more focused there. You can kind of see it. Anyway. Yeah, I'm not sure where I got that idea, actually. I feel like I got it from someone, because I don't think I had the original thought. I guess I need to paint the bottom of his, too, a little better. Come on, land on your feet. There we go. So then you kind of can display them and keep them safe. Keep them secret. Womp womp. Trying not to touch the camera. I can move this around. Okay, and then I don't know if you've ever watched Critical Role, Ellen. The detail is so much fun. It's hard to do as I get older, though. Womp womp. I have special holders now that hold it for me. But I used to, which is a great idea, which I don't. I have to move some stuff over. But this is what I did before, is I took some styrofoam and just stuck them to the top. And that's how I painted them. the reason why I wanted to show you that is because sometimes the styrofoam stays to the bottom. So this is someone named Percival, Percival Frederickstein, Kowalski von Musel, DeRollo. No. Anyway, it's a lot of names. Yeah, I mean, I think you'd like it. It's really fun. Watching the first 20 some is a bit of a challenge. I'm not a big fan of one of the characters. He actually left eventually. But I'm just picking off the styrofoam. He anyway, everybody has different feelings about Tiberius. Raven loves Tiberius. Me, not a fan. Oh, I guess here's a styrofoam with a thing on it. That's the one I was doing. Anyway, so this is Percival Frederickstein von Musel, Kowalski DeRollo the third. Pretty sure it's the third or something like that. Anyway, he's a gunslinger. See all the guns that he has, right? It's pretty cool. And his goggles. Pull back a little bit. There we go. He's pretty cool. You know what? I don't, it's, everybody has their own tastes, so it doesn't matter to me whether you like them or not. I'm not going to be offended by any stretch of the imagination. I love Raven. Don't care. She can, they can. I should not say she. I don't know them well enough. Okay. And then my other favorite character, you will love Scanlan in the first, I mean, just, I love him. Love him, love him, love him. Scanlan is a bard. What's the College of... How come it's not? Come on, focus. Focus on the bard. I'm too close? No, I'm not that close. Maybe the light is what's doing it. Maybe I just have a little bit of light. There goes my laundry. You can't really see him. He's really tiny. So he is, I'm going the wrong direction. He is a gnome bard. And I haven't done his partner, Pike, yet. So that's a shawm, I assume, in his hands. And a lute on the back. And I'm trying to hold it in the right way. I don't know why it won't. Anyway, he's very colorful, very much a sexual being. We'll just say that. He's pretty cool. Yeah, so he's a gnome bard. And he's awesome. Played by Sam Riegel, who is really good at this game, we'll just say. And being a bard. I mean, he's good at other stuff, but I don't want to show Kiki first. So my absolute favorite player and her characters is Laura Bailey. Love her, love her, love her. And of course, her first character is a ranger. Who, well, I mean, come on. I'm ranger by heart. So she's pretty dark, but she is part rogue, and I wanted to make it a little more, Anyway, I could probably add some stuff on the bottom, but she's a favorite of mine as well. And so this is her brother Vax, which I did not finish yet, I don't think. He's close, though. He's a rogue, so he has to be kind of dark, because he hides in the... But his swords, his daggers, I mean, probably need a little more detail on them or something, but We'll see. He's pretty much done. And I'll put Vex away. That was Vax. This is Vex. They're twins, by the by, in the show. They're not in real life. And this is my favorite mini, of course, because this is the Druid Keyleth of the Heir Ashari. And I love her mantle. She is the voice of the Tempest. And so she has a beautiful mantle made of leaves. Isn't that amazing? I love the color. I mean, it's just, I think I probably did it a bit too dark, maybe, but I love her. A friend of mine is a cosplayer as well, and she cosplayed Kiki, and she has a mantle that she made out of leaves. And it's just lovely. I put the dirt at the bottom for fall, as well as because it's a mantle, it's going to hang in the dirt, right? It's going to drag. Anyway, she's just a lovely druid. We love Kiki. And yeah, she's pretty cool. So that's her. She barely fits in here with that mantle. And then I have some other, I'm just trying to keep stuff away. I have a Vax. So Vax is a rogue who, where's the other piece of him? Vax is a rogue who also is champion of the Raven Queen. And so he gains a suit of armor. God, hair everywhere. A suit of armor, whoops, that has wings. That helps him fly, whatever you want to call it. And I have to glue it back. I tried gluing it all together, but I think I'm using the wrong glue because it's not working very well. And then there's wings on him. So I haven't done anything with that one yet. And his blade is broken. These are very delicate when you buy things like this, so they're really hard to kind of come in. Anyway, the wings are cool though. I can't wait to... They're raven's wings, so they're going to be black, so it'll be hard to put any definition, but they'll be fun to paint. But I did do some of my characters as well. This was the first mini that I got. And she came in, her bow was broken. I had to glue her a few times. And I added thread and stuff on the bottom. Oops. She's pretty cool. So the thread for the bowstring, obviously, V, and then some moss at the bottom to add some extra details. But I love her. Again, a lot of my stuff is very green. An original character meaning I just made a ranger. She is just me. As a ranger, I guess, for lack of a better term. Oh, parcel delivered. Ugh, I hate that. I get that all the time, and I'm like, I didn't hear the doorbell. Yeah, I just wanted to make a ranger because that's me. This actually is one of my characters in the D&D game that we have not continued, and she is a Tabaxi ranger, and her name was Leaf. And I actually called her Leaf on the Wind. If you're a whatchamacallit, so there's detail on these ones on the bottom. You can see the little arrows and stuff. I've kind of painted them, but not really. They need to be a little more defined. The stones, it's cobblestones. Leaf on the Wind is something from Firefly. I don't know whether you've seen that, but I love her. Again, all the greens and the browns. She was Tabaxi, kind of mottled brown looking cat. So Oh, Firefly, it's only 14 episodes, Ellen. It's actually great. Yeah, I want to add some detail to all the bottoms. I've only done that to one of them, so I haven't played her since 2019, actually. I don't think we played a game since Christmas of 2019. Maybe? Anyway, she actually is a character. Ben wrote her into the campaign that we're doing right now. So the other thing I wanted to show was, I just have to get up a little bit. Sorry, there's nothing there. It needs to focus. Was they're covered in cat hair. It's ridiculous. I haven't opened them in a minute. Is the stuff, this is really super tall. It's like stuff for the backgrounds of D&D. I got it from, oh my gosh, what is the name of the company? Very famous for all of this stuff, and I can't remember their name. So we'll just switch that one out. I love the stones at the bottom of this one. Oops. That's pretty cool. So much cat hair. So much cat hair. Another one with stone. It's pretty cool. Oh my gosh, the cat hair is unbelievable. This one I like because it has a little bug on it. I don't know. Can you see the little... And I made him kind of shiny blue. It's almost like a beetle or something. And then there's some... I just love the details on these. They're so amazing. And they come... I have some that are not done. Not really. But they're still in boxes, small pieces. So they come this color. Whoops, as I drop it. So they come this color. And then you add the details and the coloring. And I can't remember what this company is called. Oh my gosh. I can't remember. Yep. Anyway, and so they come apart, so you can change out the tops, the tree tops and stuff, depending on what you want. So these are darker trees, so I made them a little less of that light look. But I think I might add, I just love this tree stump. I think I might add the lighter color over top, because it just makes it pop. I love it. And then these can be, I don't know what we want to do. Put them on top of that. You can do whatever you want. There's little pieces like this that can go on top. Crafting, yes, Brian. The trees are so cool. I love them. And maybe that's what we'll do. I got to get the grass off of them. The cat hair, I mean. Oof. So bad. Oof. May not be able to get them off of this one. I mean, this one's a little less of that lighter brown on it, but it's really cool. So it can just fit on top, right? Well, it won't fit on that one, but you know, you have to do whatever you want. So it's cool. There's so much cat hair. It's not cool. And then obviously this is one I haven't done yet. So I don't know what I'm going to do today. I've just decided, I don't know. Yeah, there's pieces that have fallen off too. I can't remember the name of this company. So this is the gray, the stone pieces. That's how they came. And then you do the details on it. Oops, that didn't work. There we go. Sorry. You can see how they show up. So I think I already painted that a little bit with some gray already. I think so, because it feels like it's painted. Looks like it's painted. So I paint them first, though. put this here. I paint them first with white. So they kind of look like this. So this, you can kind of see the detail on what's going to be like a summoning circle or, you know, whatever you want to do. And where's the one I want to do? This is what I want to do, is this one. And you could probably put that on top of your, whatever, just kind of a jungle plant. So, yeah, and I'm sure they have the name on them. What's the brand again? Dwarven Forge. Of course it was Dwarven Forge. I don't know why I could not remember that. Anyway, so I start off with white, and then I paint them with a base, and then I paint the color over top of it. So, if that makes sense. So with these, I would probably, because I think that's stone and moss underneath, I would probably start with the one underneath. I think. I feel like that's what I'd do. Oh, I just love this one so much. Like, I love everything about this. Isn't that cool? It just looks so real. Ah, love it. Love it. And I probably should finish them with something. You know, whatever. Cat hair in. Oops. Dropping things. Yeah, so that is that, basically. This one actually has, so this one, I've painted some of the, put you there. I've painted some of the things that go in the hole. So, oh, I love these so much. I think there's some white spots in this one over here that is a little odd, frankly, but that's okay. Trying to make sure that that is in the middle. So, like, there's little pieces. They almost feel like rocks, too. They're really cool. That could just go. Like, just sit there if you want them at it. Or, like, if you want to put that in there, I think that fits like this. There's a plug that you can put in, right? To hold it up. So, that just holds it like that. So it covers up that hole. Or, take that out, which is not easy, but I didn't want to squish it in too far. Ugh. It's really not that hard. And they have magnets. They all have magnets on them. So, they don't all have magnets, but so you can set them down onto whatever you're doing, right? So there's pieces that, so this could go like here. Sort of doing this with the camera. Or on the other side, I think you can do that too. Where's my, no, this way. I don't know if you can do it that way. Yeah, you could probably do it that way. However, oh yeah, magnets are the bomb for most of this stuff. So then there's this that could go in there. I'll just hold it as opposed to putting that thing in. Whoops, other way. I know what I'm doing. So it could just be a pool. So you could make, you know, like something watery underneath. Or just a hole, frankly. However you want. And then there's also this. Whoops, I'm so not doing this right. So you can have that over top. Or just like this. You know, however you want to put it. They're pretty cool. But have to paint them yet. Yeah. I don't know what I want to do just yet, but. And then they've got these little pieces that will just sit like here, maybe. And there's pegs that you can use if you want to make a ledge. I don't know where I have any magnets. I can set this about like this, probably. Yeah, so there's pegs here. You can put it like this. So you can have a ledge, an extra ledge. See how there's little holes? Then you can get the little holes on this one. Then put them together. Make a ledge, however you want, like this. Oh, that one actually, no, there's no magnet there, but it just sits. But there's, like I said, there's pegs that you can use to make it like that if you want. Anyway, there's lots and lots and lots and lots of stuff. Just weirdly, anything you can make. You can make it. Or you can just put it like this up against the, if you want. Yeah, so I'm not probably going to do that big one today. And I have this, but I don't know. I think I might try these kind of things, maybe. Just a bit of fun, I say. And I have these little thingies. So I used to work for a company that sold these, and we stopped selling them, but we had a bunch that we still had in hand. And these ones, they just magnify, so they're really great for detail, but I don't need to do much detail right now. So we'll leave that the way it is. And let's just see. I'm going to try to do some of these smaller ones. And the reason why I've got to remember to make sure I do all the trees the same so that when I switch them out, I can switch them, right? Yeah, like this one here is a solid tree, like it doesn't come apart, but I did do some detailing on it. You can kind of see, you know, where it's kind of going to be worn more. You kind of put some highlights on it. And there's some moss on the bottom. I love this tree. I love everything about it. It's so cool. So cool. Yum. Yum, 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 yum. Eat it all up. Okay, so the problem is that I need to make sure that you guys can see it. Like if I'm painting this, it's not really that good, is it? Oh, I guess it's okay if I do it this way. Yeah, so I'm thinking I should probably start at the top then and work my way down. Because I can always cover it up if I make a mistake on the way down. Right? So I'm wondering, so I think this part should be green. I don't know if I can show kind of more an angle. Like this part looks like it should be green, and this could be like a fun color. I just don't know. I don't know. You know what I mean? Did you find your package, Ellen? Maybe a little taller. You just have to see my... Yeah, I think that might work better. I'll turn it this way, maybe. Yeah, that should be better, a little bit. I'm just trying to make it go in the middle so you can see stuff. Okay, so... Oh, and I hate it because they say it's delivered and then it's like fallen behind the step or something, or delivered to the wrong person. We're in a good neighborhood though, because they will pretty much you know, knock on your door when they know what's going on, kind of thing. I don't think that's gonna do anything. I think it's too bright for this, actually. Hopefully it doesn't wreck the viewing. I think it's a bit better, actually. It's okay. All I could get from the customer service was a bloody AI bot telling me I can't do anything until Tuesday. Oh my gosh, really? Left in letterbox. I hate that. And the thing I hate most about deliveries is they don't ring your doorbell anymore. My post office, like the Canada Post people will, but they will not. Such a pain. I agree. Okay, so what color do we want to make our tendrils? I feel like I was thinking neon green would be a good one. Yeah, I hope so too. So what are you going to 3D print, Brian, that you need magnets for? But I feel like I want something, like a wash of another color or something. I don't know. I also have glow in the dark paint. I'm not sure how glow in the dark it is, but I have like metallic paints. I have copper. I have bronze. I have, or a yellow. What a yellow. That might be nice, actually. A nice bright yellow. So what I do with my paints is I paint the color that it is inside on top, so that I know which, roughly what kind of color it is. Maybe the yellow, or the green with the yellow kind of as a highlight. That makes sense. Maybe? I don't know. Let's see what happens. Uh-oh. Don't think I've opened this one in a while. Okay, I'm gonna get, this is where I get all of my, all the paint on my hands. Okay, there we go. Maybe. Let's just leave these here so I know which ones I got. Oh, and you know what I should have on? It's my apron. Uh-oh, I don't know where my apron is. Ha ha ha. I mean, I could just put some. I usually have my apron on. I don't know. Put a paper towel. Will that work? Hopefully. Just so I don't splatter on myself. I don't know. Silly. Whatever. Okay. Well, let's. What do I want to start with? Probably a good coverage. Okay, that should be good. I'm a righty, so I don't know if I can get the paint to be in the... And I don't know, maybe I needed to start with a darker green with a lighter green on top of it. I don't know, I like this. It's awfully watery though. Maybe that will make it dry faster. See, this is the other thing with this one. When I was doing the white, I was Didn't have to be careful, but now with this, oof, I kind of have to be a little bit. So we'll see how it works. Yeah, it was either this or making cards. And with making cards, I like to have an idea of what I want to make first. You know? In that I usually have to go through ideas online. I've got some sources that I like to check out. And then I'm glad you like this. I'm hoping it'll be nice and comfy cozy. And we'll just try to see what we can create. I never really know what I want to do, to be honest, when I paint these things. I mean, exceptions of the trees, because there's swamps and you kind of want them to be a little darker. And it is D&D. It's not supposed to be nice. It's supposed to be scary. Spoopy. Yeah, so I want to do a card stream as well, but I don't know if that'll get done. Because I like to have, and I was a little nervous about doing this, because I like to have, interesting. I did paint that, but it's very pale. I like to have to rewatch videos on, you know, how to mini paint or whatever. Sorry. I should have my glasses on. Oh, cat hair. Cat hair. So, yeah, so I would like to get some ideas off the interwebs. And, you know, maybe do that. I have to clean up my craft area though again. Because it's pretty gross. Okay, so I think this is going to be okay. Yeah. You can't really, I don't know if you can see how green that is. It's not really showing up. It's super green for me. So, but that's okay. Okay, we'll let that dry. We're going to get some darker green, I think, for the bottom. And then add the lighter. I like my Deep River green. Shake, shake, shake. Oh. I love acrylic paint, but... Oops. And... I'm pretty sure... Like, I don't really worry about how it looks necessarily. You know what I mean? Like, I do, but I don't. If that makes sense. See, let me move this stuff. So you can see it. Yeah, I don't worry necessarily about matching. I just want them to look realistic, if that makes sense. Okay, so I'm using that green, and probably this green. Or this green. I don't know. I feel like yeah, this green is better. It's more natural. It's more like a moss. There we go. And those will be dry brushed. Itchy nose. Okay. Now I'm going to use this for my... I just use a lot of paper towel. I should use a cloth. I don't do this very often, I guess. See, I've already got paint on me. I have no idea how. No idea how. I'm all right. All right. So, and then we'll start with the dark, and then we add the light. I should probably use a bigger brush, but we're just going to do this. We'll do the top first, because the underside will be less seen. So we're just kind of it's kind of hard to make sure that you don't hit the other stuff. That's the problem that I find. So maybe I'll do this first before my brush gets all crazy. Because I don't want to cover up what I've already done. That's my biggest concern. Well, I mean, you know, it's not my biggest concern. There's lots of stuff going in the world that are bigger than that. But we're not talking about that now. We're going to have a little bit of enjoyment for the day. Maury's stream was so much fun, wasn't it, Ellen? I really enjoyed it. I mean, I didn't get to watch all of it. I had to have a shower in between some of it, but it was fun to watch. I love Gartic Phone. I'm not very good at it, but, you know, I love to play. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. Okay, here we go. Let's try this. I gotta take a breath. I'm scared to do it, though, because I don't want to cover it up. I mean, a lot of it gets covered up. All of your sins get covered up a lot in this, in painting, I find. It's not a very good brush either, but so fun. Oh my gosh. Laugh, laugh, laugh. I may have to put my glasses on for this. Not these goggles, but hide the crimes. Yep, hide the crimes. That's what we like to do. Well, I hope so. I mean, I love green. Green is good. Green is best. Green, no, blue is best. I love blue. Blue is my favorite color in the whole entire universe. Any blue. Aqua in particular. Yeah, I might have to put my glasses on. I'm gonna make a mess. I'm gonna slip. Are you wearing green right now? I'm gonna just get my glasses. They're right over here, not very far. I'm gonna have to make sure I get this one to go to YouTube. I keep forgetting to, let's get this little dollop. I keep forgetting to upload my videos to YouTube. I'm not a very good streamer. But I enjoy doing it. And I like talking to people like you, Ellen, and I get to talk to my nephew Brian so much, which is great. Yeah, 100%, right? Oh, and Brian, I did try to set up. I could not find my PC. I could find it on Bluetooth by trying to connect it and pair it that way. It did not pair, mind you, but I could not get it to AirLink Quest Link, whatever it's called. I don't know what I was doing wrong. I followed the guidelines that they talk about. I know I covered kind of a little bit of the green, but that's okay. It's okay. It's not going to be horrible. Yeah, so I went to the troubleshooting and all that stuff, and I could not get it to work. I've restarted, I've updated, I did everything that I could think of that I needed to do. Yeah. I was just trying everything. So I don't know. I'm having a lot of issues with that, actually. My Elgato ring light doesn't want to hook up to my... I had it connected through... what are those called? My Steam Deck. You can connect to your keyboard. There's 6. I think there's G1 through 6 keys on the left side of my keyboard. And I had it set up, and it's partially still set up, but my Elgato does not. Like it would, I had it set up so I could turn on my light, but it won't do that anymore, which is fine. I have the app, but and I use the app to turn it on, but it's just, I used to be able to just press a button on my keyboard and my light would turn off and on, and that's what I wanted to do. So, you know. Trying not to put my hand in shadow. Yeah, it's just really frustrating, and I don't know why it stopped all of a sudden, frankly. No clue. Well, I gotta put some light green in there. Yeah, I've been trying for weeks now. I thought maybe it needed to be updated. Nope, it's not working. Gotta put some green in that one, I forgot. Okay. So this one we did. This one we did not. Gotta steady my hand. Okay, so I need the light green for that part. Okay, well, let's do these a little less delicate spots. I gotta be careful once I get down below, because I don't want to cover up the rocks with the wrong color. Yeah, so I tried everything with the VR headset. Because there's a bunch of stuff on Steam that I would really like to do. There's one that's a rage room, basically. So you break stuff. I'm like, this is for me. Like, I love doing the power wash simulator. Oh, well, cat hair. Get the cat hair out. Yay! I love doing the power wash simulator because it's just so satisfying. Oh, it's still there. There's lots of hairs on here, man. Oof. Yeah, the rage room looks really good. You just smash things. It's awesome. All the games I recommend are probably ones you're not interested in, and probably better once you have your VR legs. Oh, yeah, well, Mr. Pro VR guy over here. Oh. I did the cottage the other day on stream, Ellen. I think you were watching the day that we saw the cottage and said we'd do it next stream, and then, well, I forgot about it. Yeah, and that's what I was thinking too, thinking I should just bite the bullet and buy the cable. Oh, I do find it a bit tiring. I don't necessarily feel like motion sickness per se, but it is. I don't like using the term tiring, but it's tiring. If that makes a whole lot of sense, not really, but I don't want to use the term exhausting either because it's not really that exhausting. The controller to move yourself? I'm not sure what you mean. I've tried Moss, and it's super cute, but it might be a little story heavy, and I don't like to say boring, but the thumbstick. So I've done a lot of just sitting ones, so they're not really that. Dude, oh, the cat hair. I gotta get the cat hair off. It's gonna drive me nuts. Where'd you go? It was here. Oh, there it is. Wait. Oh my gosh. It's cat hairs. Yeah, so I would like to try it without a bunch of stuff around me. So, yeah, for sure. It's just been just kind of trying to set it up, and I'm sitting down to do that. So, oh my gosh, really? It's more cat hair. Oh my gosh, there's so much of it. Dude, I think I had cats or something. Okay, let me get this one. Oh, it's gross. Yeah, I do want to try the ones that are a little more entailed and vigorous, we'll say, because I think I need that. And I would like to have more room because I think I'm really just concerned about hitting stuff, and that's probably having a bit of an effect on how I'm playing, you know? I thought I did this already, but I guess I did not. There. Okay. Yeah, so I was thinking the cord might be a better way of trying to do it, to be honest. I do worry about plugging it into the right spots on my computer. Look, there's another hair. I'd have to get a super long cord though, I would think. Yeah, exactly. And that's kind of what I figured. They have so many USB ports on this freaking computer that I'm like, what the heck? I don't know which one's good for what. So I'm just not a computer person, so I understand the bare minimum. So. Okay, by the time I'm done the underside of these, I should be able to work on the top again. Right? Should be. Should be. I may have to do another layer of the dark, though. Maybe. Depending. So, I'll give you a picture of what's left. And I just don't understand what the difference is. If they look like regular USB ports, are they different? Because they say something different on them. And I don't understand why. Do you know what I mean? They look like they're the same, but they say something different. I don't know how exciting this is. The Type-C ports are like ports on iPad Pros. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, so I know that that is, but I thought they have different, like, I don't know, I'll have to show you what I mean. Because I find it very confusing. Because I thought they all were USB. Is it USB-B? Is that what they were originally? And the USB-C is like on my my Air and my iPad. My iPhone still, it has the USB-C maybe on the other end, but it's the iPhone port or whatever you want to call it. You know, that nobody else has. Okay, I think I've covered all the white. Oh, nope. Not there. There, no, I did not there. Oh, and then a little bit there. The Type-C port, oh yeah. So the old ones on phones and such were USB-B, mini macro. On the computer's USB-A. So USB-A is like your, oh my gosh, your, if you have a USB drive or whatever, right? That's USB-A, I think. Oops, I did not do that. Well, heck in a handbasket. That's going to be difficult. Yum. I guess I shouldn't be too worried about the underside here. Because no one's really going to see it. That one's on the other side. I think I got everything. Oh, and I think I should put like a bright green in the middle, like another bunch coming up. If you have a blue USB-A port on the back of your computer, those should be USB 3. Okay, what is USB 3? What does that mean? Okay, I'll let that sit for a minute. And I gotta get my water. I don't know where I put it. Oi. Put it down somewhere. It's probably upstairs. No worries. I'll get another one. I'll be back. Hold on. Dusty. Okay. Okay. Sure. Oh, wow. Okay, well. That's a lot of USB stuff. That's the problem with. I got the green at the base of the brush. It's always there. Okay. Now, I feel like I should put another layer of the green. Just to kind of brighten it up, make sure it's good. You should go get lunch. Haven't eaten yet? Okay, no worries. I'll be here. I just started. There's one, I gotta remember there's one of these that needs some extra. It's this one right here. Okay, here we go. Okay, we're good. I'm going near that again. I don't want to mess it up. How was your Saturday, Ellen? Not sure if you're still listening. I'm busy doing something. You haven't had breakfast. Just saw that now. Brian. Bad. We're so bad. But it is Saturday. I mean, I had some brekkies. But, too much paint. It's fine. It's fine. Not too bad. I mean, celebrating with Maury was always fun. I'm glad I got to do that. My husband is away, which I guess I might have said in stream. Tuesday? I don't remember. Maybe I did yesterday. Can't remember. Anyway, he's away diving. Well, actually, I guess the wind is a bit bad, so he's not diving. Well, that's not true. They're doing a shore dive. They're not doing the deep dives that they're supposed to be doing, but I'm okay with that. He's not. He would rather be diving, but I would rather him not be diving deep. Wow, you cannot see the green on that at all. It's hard to tell. You can't see how green that is. It almost looks blue-green. It is so neon green, it's not funny. I'm trying to... Oh, I guess if I did this... There. Okay, dude. Everything is... Look at my mess. You can't see how green that is. I'm like... It's not really... It's not the green that... I don't know. I have to take a picture. I hate the fact that it doesn't look as green as it should. Because it's so green. It's awesome. Now, right now, it's kind of shiny, too. But that's okay. We'll just take this and just kind of do some more... Just over the spots that still look kind of white. We're not going to do too much on that. And I'll probably have to cover up some more of the... Yeah, like there's still some stuff in here that needs a little bit. Thanks, Ellen. I'm hoping that it'll look okay. We'll just, have to see what happens. we'll just keep on keeping on. Whoops, that's a whole spot right there that is not painted. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Okay, so I've got a oh no, I smudged it. I got some of the light green. It's okay. It's fine. We're just going to keep on going. I'm just trying to, because the white just kind of shines through a bit. So I'm just trying to cover that up. Without making too many mistakes. Too late. There. Okay. I think it's pretty good. I don't see too much. It's a bit underneath here, but I'm not too worried about that. Because we'll cover that up with some lighter green, maybe, eventually. So what are you having for supper, Ellen? Or what have you had for supper maybe already? Do you have any plans tonight? You said you didn't have plans for the weekend, but do you have plans now? A massive pan of mashed potatoes. A pan of mashed potatoes? Like in a frying pan? Or in like a pot? No, that's okay. You guys call things differently. So, or, you know, you know what I'm trying to say. A pot. Okay. Nice. I do like mashed potatoes. Num, yum, 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 yum. Okay, I guess we should do the bottom too then. I might try to do some of the green moss, maybe. This is going to be so hard. I'll start with the lighter one first. And I'll probably put the other colors on top. I usually try to start with a stone, but I just think that might be a little difficult. Oh, yeah. Medication's got side effects until you get used to it. Not got much planned. My capture card arrived. Your capture card? Oh, for streaming your Back to Basics. Nice. Exciting. I don't know if I follow you on Twitch. I'm not very good at this game. I've got to do that so then I can turn on the notifications. That will be exciting. It'd be good to hear your voice. Oh no, you should for sure. If you get it set up, it'll take you some time probably anyway, so just give yourself the time to set it up. And don't worry about it. I'm going to do it anyway. Because I would love to hear your voice. Even if you don't put your video camera on and it's just streaming, That's okay. I was thinking that today in Maury's stream, that it would be cool to do that stuff. And when you guys say charity shop, well, Maury says charity shops. I assume you say the same thing. I'm assuming you mean like antique stores, secondhand stores, etc. That's what we call them here. So, oh my gosh, that would be so much fun. You, me, Maury, and Raven. It'd be so much fun. So much fun. Yeah, charity shops or secondhand stores. Okay. Yeah, antique stores. I mean, it depends on where you are. The antique stores I don't go to too many, mainly because I don't know where any good ones are. Like the antique stores. I would like to go to a good one that has antiques and not crap. But I also want to go to one that doesn't have, like, oh my gosh, this thing is $1,000, Like, that lamp that that Maury bought for, I don't even know what 50p, like I think it's still double or something like that in Canadian. I'm like, even like $1. That was insane. And I love the fact that it pushes the candle up at the same time. That was so cool. So cool. I went to an antique store with my sister-in-law, Michelle, Brian's mom, in a bunch of them actually, in PEI. And I mean, there was some cool stuff, but it's stuff that I wouldn't buy. I don't know if I saw that lamp, I don't know if I would have bought it. I don't know if I would have known that it did that. So 83 cents. Like, that's insane. I mean, I know not everybody wants that kind of stuff, but I don't know why. Start with, actually, I need a dark gray. I thought I had a dark gray. I'm not sure where it is. I mean, I have black. Where's my dark gray? I think my husband took my dark gray. That's my thought. Oh, nope, there it is. It looks like it's lighter, to be honest. Not sure why that's upside down. Okay, well. The only other color I have is black. And to be honest, I think what I did before was I mixed the black with the gray and made a dark gray. We'll see how it goes. So my trick to mixing stuff is chopsticks from whatchamacallit stores, Chinese food orders. Right? Why not? That's very dark. I think I need more gray. You can't really see it, but it almost looks black. So we'll put some more gray. I'll probably have to cover the green again, but I will. That's probably too dark still. Whoop, whoop. I feel like mashed potatoes is your thing. Did you not do this before? I feel like you've said this to me before, that you just, don't judge me, I just made a big pot of mashed potatoes. Did You have an addiction, Ellen. I mean, I get it. I prefer it in potato chip form. Wow, that is still very black. I think I put too much black in there. Wow. Okay. You don't have addiction, I swear. Right. I think this is as light as this is going to get. I think I've done too much black. But that's okay. That's a little lighter. It's a little lighter, so we'll just stick with this. That's a lot of paint. I'm very much, I don't like to waste even tiny bits of paint. You know, cause why would you want to waste it? Okay. I'm just gonna get some on the stone. I'm just gonna put it on and not really worry for it, you know, where it goes, because it's just gonna be covered. Like that stuff is all kind of vines and such. So. Whew. It's hard to I don't talk when I'm trying to concentrate. Oh, nice. That and soup. I had soup the other day. Not homemade, just Campbell's, you know, canned soup. And it was nice for a change. It's hard to see what I'm doing, sorry. It's hard for me to see what I'm doing too. Okay, I think the rest is kind of green and viney as opposed to stone. So I don't really want to get too much going on in here. I'm worried about hitting the underside of these leaves though. I love mashed potatoes, don't get me wrong, but you give me a chip and I'm all over that. Or crisp, a crisp, you guys call it crisps. Shoot. Oh, yeah. Yeah. So good. True. French fries. Have you had poutine before? It's a great Canadian classic. Oh, potatoes. Gravy. Have you had potatoes? Have you had French fries with gravy? I don't know if you guys do that actually. It may not be a thing for you guys. You should definitely. It's expensive to go anywhere right now, so forget it. Okay, I think those are all vines. So I'm not going to do that yet. And this is actually definitely part of the rock. So then, okay, so picture French fries with gravy. And it's usually you can do any gravy. I think they say beef gravy is the better one. Are you vegetarian? I don't think so, right? You're not vegetarian. If you're vegetarian, I don't know how they make the gravy, but I'm sure they can. I'm pretty sure it's possible. Okay. Yeah, so veggie gravy. Sure. Absolutely. I'm 90. Oh, shoot. I hit that with a black. 99% sure they have made it with veggie gravy. It just needs to taste. It just needs to taste. If you like veggie gravy, you're not going to care. I guarantee you. It's going to be good. Yeah. I don't know if I've had vegetarian gravy before. I'm not sure if I have. There's so much that they have done with vegetarian or vegan, or whatever. They've done so many good things with it. So, but yeah, so if you can get, and then cheese curds. Oh, really? Oh, I feel like I remember you saying that. Yeah. Cheese curds. Now you said, are you vegan or veggie? So you'll have cheese, right? Because if you won't have cheese, I feel like it won't be the same. I'm a cheese lover though. Oh, I'm a bit obsessed with cheese. Yeah. Okay, and that's drying a lot lighter than it would have been. That's perfect. Okay. Oh my gosh, cheese? Oof. Nope. You couldn't. I could go veggie pretty easily. Although, I mean, I do love my meat gravy. But only for, like, I grew up on a farm, so I know what it's like to raise animals, and yeah, they're cute and wonderful, but I'm not poo-pooing it. I'm just saying that that's my mentality, is that I grew up on a farm and I know how farming works. Just not a big farm. My dad was a civil servant, trust me. He worked for the government, and he was a lawyer at one time. My dad's done a lot of stuff. So it was just a hobby farm, basically. And we used to use, we'd have turkey for meat. We had, at one point, we did have geese too that we used for meat. And then chickens for eggs, as well as more chickens, because we would eat the chickens. And then we had cows. I don't know if we did cow meat, really. We had calves. It was a great experience, actually, living on a farm. I actually can say that I loved it. So I'm going to try this. I don't know how it's going to work, but I want to put some yellow. Just kind of dry brush it. So you still see the green. So I need my paper. Yeah. Yeah. And that's a good way to be, because everybody's got to live their life. I mean, within reason, obviously. I got some green coming off. I may not do that just yet. Within reason, don't be mean. Sure, animals are cute, but they're more tasty than they are cute. Well, I do enjoy meat. But I'd really just eat a lot of chicken. burgers, but I prefer actually, there's a restaurant that we go to, and it has a veggie burger that I love so much. I don't know if you can see, I added a bit of yellow to this one. Can kind of see it, not really. The green's kind of coming off, so. So dry brushing just kind of adds a bit of the color to it, but not much, if that makes sense. I don't know if you guys paint much, but you know, you just have a light hand and just kind of add some yellow to it. And really bright yellow. But it just it picks up the highlights, the not the grain, but the definition. I don't know if you can see it very well though. But it's very important to just kind of try to do it like even on the tops too, like where the whatever sun is coming in, we'll be able to see it. We'll be able to catch it, you know? I don't know. It's there. It's subtle. That's okay. We like subtle. But there's a bit of graininess to the finish on these little swirls that are very hard to see probably on camera, but I can see them. Oops, that was a bit much, but that's okay. We're just going to do this. Just adding a little bit of extra definition and color. Yeah, so I don't eat a lot of meat. But I'm not a fan of eating vegetables out, if that makes sense. I don't know. I would rather eat them. I don't know what it is. They never really do them right. Although, if they're deep fried, they're always done right. Yeah, I do enjoy good deep fried foods. Now I'm just hungry. It's almost like they're furry, the texture on these things. Tendrils? That's what I'm calling them. Oops, I don't know. There's no light on them now. And the light is way too close. Whoops. And I'm doing this wrong. Yeah, the light is too white. I don't know if you can see it. I'm turning them the wrong way too. Oh, it's not really working. Without the light is better, I think. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. And I don't know if I crave meat per se. Definitely crave chips. Oh, wow, that was not, oops. That's okay, we're just gonna brush it, it's fine. A little extra yellow there, it's okay. We're gonna cover that up. I want a little more yellow anyway, because it's not really showing. And you crave mashed potatoes. Exactly, Ellen. Right? What do you crave, Brian? Sugar. Oof. Yeah. I don't know if I crave sugar per se. I mean, some things, I guess, but not as much as salty. Oof. Okay, so I don't think I want to add too much more to that. Like, I don't want to go too overboard. I wish I could see what you're seeing on the camera because it doesn't really. Do you know what I mean? It's hard to see, but they're kind of furry, if that makes sense. Try to do this sideways here. And I roll it out a bit. I don't know. It's kind of cool. I like it. I might even put a little bit of white, maybe. I don't think I have any other yellows that are brighter than that. So, but now we go to the darker one. And I'm going to dry brush that one as well. We're going to dry brush the lighter green onto it. Oops. Okie dokie. Come on. Need to get all the color off of that. A stream lag test? What do you mean? Oh, was it? You're the chat and me talking? Yeah, I think it's probably pretty bad. Well, it's great if you have a computer. If you're working on the app, it's not great. I watch a lot of my streams on apps, so. Come on. When you watch it on the app, it's horrible. The lag is nuts. Oh, really? Wow. Yeah, you definitely have to do that for sure. The trick with lightening it too is to start from the edge that is raised is the word I'm looking for. Dairy. So you kind of have to. Oh, there's a white spot there, but that's fine. So it takes a bit of work to get it to actually show. And especially you've got to realize that it's going to be subtle at first. And then when you get to the lighter stuff and add that, it will get heavier. Like, yeah. And it takes a bit of practice too to do this. To add the highlights. Because otherwise it's not going to show. But you want the green to show as well. I don't know if you can see that. A little bit. There we go. We're going forward. It's kind of hard. It's dark right there. And I'm trying not to put this on it because it doesn't really work. We'll just keep going. And clearly I just use one brush. Clearly. I'd like to try to do this stuff actually. Because it just brings the definition to it. Like you can see more of the lines and the detail that was in, you know, Anyway, it's cool. Takes up a lot of paint though, I find. Because you're constantly brushing it off. I do try to kind of use the paint that I've brushed off as well, if that makes sense. To kind of use that, because sometimes it works. Like it's working a little bit, but I probably need to do a little more. Oh, am I taking it off now? Maybe it's not dry yet. Whoop, whoop. I think it's not dry yet. I'm very impatient when it comes to this stuff. I need to add fast. Yeah. Very impatient. Yeah, so when you're doing two lighter colors, you want to make the second one probably a little heavier than you would the third one, because you want the dark to show through, but you also want to be able to highlight with the other color as well. So we just keep kind of trucking on, and we add the lighter green. It's kind of fun to kind of do it. Need some more on that one. This is true dry painting. I feel sad that you can't, I don't know if you can actually see the definition that we're getting and the new colors. Yeah, so I just didn't want to spend a lot of money on new paints because I had so much acrylics. So you can see a little. Oh, that's good. I can barely see it myself, and I'm looking right at it. So I probably won't put any on the underside. I can't. Oh no, that wasn't me. That was already there. I probably won't put any on the underside because it doesn't make any sense, because you're not going to see that. I just wanted to make sure that it was darker, because I just want to add more to this part, because I don't feel that it's doing anything, you know? There's a little bit. Once I get the lighter one on here too, it'll probably work better. It'll have more definition on these parts. Since I'm doing 3 colors, it makes sense that it would be a little less noticeable on this one. And I think I want to put that bright green in the middle, to be honest. So what are you eating, Brian? Or is it being made currently? Okay, was that supposed to be something else? Thai. Pad see ew. Now, are you making it or reheating it? Did you already have it? Oh, the place that you took me to? Mm-mm-mm. That was so good. Oh my gosh, that was such good Thai. So good. It's not very far from your place, right? Yeah, no, definitely. Definitely a good place to go. Whoa. Yeah. I'm going to do some stonework here. Yeah, pretty sure it's the same one. I love that restaurant. That was so good, man. Oh. So, Ellen, Brian lives in Seattle, Washington, and they have some great food places. But this Thai place, oh, yeah, babe, so good, so good. We went to a sushi place once. I'm not a big sushi fan. I'm not a fan of sushi at all. I don't know what it is. It's just maybe the texture of raw fish. It's not for me. But that was good too. It was super crowded. I guess it was really hard to get into, I think, if I remember correctly. We went with your parents, who are my brother and my sister-in-law. I can't remember what it was called. I feel like it was a very fancy place. I think I think Ben might have been with us too. Oh, maybe it was. Yes, my brother, your papa. Did I say your brother? I didn't mean to. It was my brother. I'm sorry if I said that. I did not mean to. Oops, shoot. Take some off. Bad girl. It's okay. We're fine. We fixed it. Be a little more gray there. I feel like Ben might have been there that time, but I can't remember. Yeah, I thought it was it was super busy though, and we were back in the corner. I don't remember what it was though. Sorry. Me no. When we were there in March, we went to. You weren't with us that time. We went to Chocolate Factory. Theo Chocolate did their tour. Super good, and such good chocolate. Like they did a really good job too of the tour. It was really good. See, I put too much on it now, and now it's really gray. I didn't want to do that. Dang it. Okay, we'll highlight that with a little bit of lighter gray. So now I'm going to do some of the lighter green on the dark green. Yeah, that's really good. It's definitely worth a tour. And the chocolate's really good. We still have some though. I like chocolate, but I don't know. I don't eat it enough. I forget that it's there. Sorta. Okay, not brushed off enough. It's amazing. I love doing dry brushing. I think it's the best. It's the coolest technique. I also love doing, gotta be careful because that stuff on the bottom is really still wet. Embossing in card making because it's just so cool. I keep putting too much on my brush. It's okay. I'm going to get rid of it. We're just going to keep dry brushing. Oh, it just defines the leaves so much. I love it. I do. It's the best part. It's the initial though that you have to, like you have to get the right amount, if that makes sense. Because otherwise then it's like this, it's too much. But it still looks good. It's okay. Get the tips there. And I do always have to remember that they're not always I can't sit on my legs anymore. Probably too heavy now for that, but yeah. Yeah. Effort. It's Saturday, Ellen. I mean, you have tomorrow, right? No? Maybe? You can definitely see this happening. Okay, wait, I've already done that one. You can definitely see the definition of these leaves now. They're insanely coming together. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Well, you're working tomorrow, though, Brian. So, you know, it's okay. You're allowed every once in a while to do that. I do it way too often, mind you. Hence why I'm gained a ton of weight and I need to get myself in shape for my trip to New Zealand because there's a lot of walking involved. So I gotta be better. Yeah. Oh, really, Brian? But you have a gym in your apartment, don't you? In your building? I know you like hiking and walking more, but am I getting a bit of that green in there? I don't think so. You should get back to walking with, I know it's your parents. I mean, who cares? I get it. They kind of, they're your parents. But they would probably do a lot of stuff with you. I mean, they do kind of live a little bit away, so it's a little harder, a little inconvenient, but yeah. Yep. I feel ya. Not for the same reasons. I definitely had a kind of a, I don't want to say an epiphany, because that seems a bit extreme. But I had an awakening, we'll say, this summer, in that I realized, wow, there's some white in there that I did not cover. I will have to do that. I realized a lot about I'm not a big fan of Ontario, and I'm trying not to focus on it too much because I can't move back home. But I would love to move back home. I think I would be happier there. I had the best time in PEI with Robert and Michelle. It wasn't the greatest part, to deal with, not to deal with Dad, but to figure out, Dad. And to figure out what was going on with Dad, etc. That was not fun. But I had such a great time after Dad left, just kind of hanging on PEI with Robert and Michelle. And it was just so much fun. And I missed that. See, I go with, and I love Ben's parents, but I don't know why, but I don't feel like, it's not like they don't tell me that you can use our car. It's not like that. It just, I don't feel like I should use their car. Does that make sense? I don't know. I'm going to do a little bit on the bottom, mainly just to define it. Just to be it. Anyway, so it was nice to have, and I have no idea why I felt it was easier to use the rental car. I don't know. Anyway, I felt it was. I felt more like my old self on PEI again. I don't know. It would have been nice to have seen more of my friends when I'm home, and I just don't see as many as my friends as I would like to when I'm home, when I'm visiting Ben's parents. So I think that's pretty good on the leaves. I do have to actually, because there's a spot right here. Yep, there's a spot right there, and I need to cover it. Where'd it go? Right there? And right there. Yeah. Anyway. Yeah. I feel, do I have any other yellow that might be lighter? I mean, oh, I do have this lemony yellow. I wonder what that would look like. Just to have that third layer. Oh, hold on. Acrylics. I don't know if that'll come out yet. No. It's dry underneath it too. Oh my. Oh, wow. This is, wow. I have to get rid of this paper towel. I clearly haven't used this lemon yellow in a minute. Like there's a bunch of, come on, get out. Look at that. Whee! Okay, and let me do this. Okay, we're good. Oof, almost touched it. Okay, so I can't use this. Well, I probably can. Who am I kidding? Okay, we're good now. I will get some more of this off. And it's a bit goopy on the sides there. I'm going to shake her up real good. There we go. I don't need much. Just a wee bit. And I'll just use the other side of this. It's fine. Okay. We've got our brush. We're just going to do a little bit more highlighting on our little green. Hopefully it'll make a difference. Just a little extra. I don't know if it's really showing anything. I don't want to cover up the green though, right? Because the green is so cool. I just need to highlight a little more. On this. It's such a yucky rainy day today. There's supposed to be a solar eclipse that we could see, but don't think I can. It's pretty cloudy. Oh, there's some blue skies out there. Oh, the solar eclipse was this morning? Oh, okay, so I missed it. It was so rainy this morning. Ugh. Ugh. Oh, I guess if it was morning for you, like, would it reach me yet? Do you know what I mean? Does it make a difference? I don't know. I don't know how that works. Just a little bit of different color. Just to kind of, I don't know, just to kind of let it a little different. I might put some on here. Nah, we're good. We can see much. I was just thinking that maybe, you know, kind of where the light hits it, maybe. Okay, so now I need to do the other stuff. No worries. You had to stand up, Ellen. I understand. I don't know. Was Scotland able to see the solar eclipse this morning? Probably not. I feel like it wasn't. I don't know if it was hitting you guys. Oh, I just asked if you were able to see the solar eclipse. I guess it would have been this afternoon for you, I would assume. Because it was probably late morning for me. Yeah, I know we were supposed to get the whole thing. It just, we couldn't see it though, because we had rain, so. No, I did not. Brian apparently did because he had better skies. Mine was sucky. It was so rainy this morning. I see that the sun has come out to play today, but I did not. No. Okay, so now I have to do these tendrils somehow. Yeah, because you're not supposed to look straight at it. I feel like we're going to do the brown. I like the look of the brown, I think. I don't know, actually. Maybe I do it in green, actually. That might be a bad idea. Guess we'll do it in green. But maybe we do the dark. Where's my dark green? Nice. That's okay. I'm enjoying the chit chat. You guys are chatting a lot. We're good. I like it. I feel like that should be brown, but it's probably more tendrils from the plant, not a tree. So I'm gonna do that. Yes, I am. Well, that's way too much. I might just... Yay! Definitely, it's a game you like to play, and you're very good at it, so it makes sense to get back into it. It'll help you feel better and maybe be more motivated. I've been finding though, I'm with the motivation thing, I definitely am not loving games as much anymore. Get those dishes, girl. Yeah, I find, I don't know, I'm not loving the games anymore as much as I was, like Switch games. Disney's just been bleh. I don't like it, but Disney Dreamlight Valley is whatever. Oh wow, it's really hard to see where the white is. So, and I haven't played Animal Crossing in a long time. I don't know. I'm kind of hoping if they get it, I'm hoping they'll get a new Animal Crossing game someday. Yeah. I mean, that's kind of the only reason why I've found it hard to get into the VR, Brian. Because okay, dude, I can see you. Just dab it. I find it just kind of not. I don't like saying tiring, but it's I don't know. I'm hoping to find something that I really like in it, though. You know? I like Beat Saber. I'm just not very good at it. I wish I could slow it down even more. Because it really is super fast. and I'm really not that good at it. I am. It's easy. And I put it at 50% speed as well. And there's only one song that I could do. And I'm not that good at it. But I got past it. But unless there's another setting that I'm missing, I searched everywhere for a different setting to make it easy. But it is super hard. Is there ones that are easier than others? Because I have not found it. Yes. Oh, yeah. No, I made the mistake of getting out of practice mode at one point. And that was a big mistake. Big mistake. No fail. Oh, where's the no fail? I didn't see that. I'm not sure where that is, Brian. On the left. Okay, I'll have to look again. Because I was not good at it at all. Okay. Oh, I see a bunch of white right there. Yeah, no, I went outside of practice mode once and went, nope. I didn't mean to. I don't know if I think I changed it somehow, and then I realized what I did and went, nope, that's not good at all. Yeah. Okay. Now, I don't know whether it's not quite dry yet. I don't think that centerpiece. I think it's a flower, to be honest. So I want to try to make it a little bit nicer. So we're kind of getting there.